I'm Clint Wadsworth. I'm a brewer and owner here at Misbehavin Meads. We describe ourselves as a meadery, which is a winery that focuses on mead. We also make hard cider. What we always describe mead is it's a wine that's made with honey instead of grapes. With that said, we do use some grapes in ours. We tend to do it semi-sweet. It's almost always interesting and we think it's very tasty. We are drawn to the alcoholic beverage industry with the craft explosion as far as with beers. But there's a lot of breweries out there and they're doing some pretty good stuff. So we figured we'd try a little different beverage that kind of draws on some of those same influences. And we feel like the time is right for mead to have a resurgence. When we first opened, we were teaching people about mead all the time. So every person who came in, we had to explain what mead is, and everyone's doing their samplers. Initially, you were seeing people, they were saying, hey, this has hit my palate in different ways, and it was unexpected, and they found it fun and tasty. So initially, we were really teaching people, but now it seems like the knowledge of mead is growing. People are having a better understanding of it. And in terms of this area, we'd like to think we have something to do with it. So people are learning through us, and then what happens is they turn around and they tell people about their experience here too. And so it seems like it is rippling. So now I think people are prepared for a little bit more in terms of what mead is. So we can kind of go a little bit more extreme. Initially we were super careful about being too sweet. We wanted to be really balanced and kind of on the edge. Now if we want to go pretty extreme with the flavor, if it makes sense to have it super sweet, we'll do it. With that said, we still tend to focus on semi-sweet, non-carbonated meads. We've had people bring in their own charcuterie plates. The most common pairings are from the local restaurants here. We have a lot of really great restaurants, and they've been really cool about providing us takeout menus so people can order and then they can go pick up, and we have no problem people eating here. One of the principles for us making mead is based on food already. So we try to make a mead that might be almost like a slight snack experience, but we're approaching it from a wine perspective. For example, we do one called With a Baseball Bat. That's our peanut butter jelly mead. So you're getting all those elements. You don't really want to pair it with something. It's already paired with itself. You have the peanuts, you have the Concord grape fruit, and then you, believe it or not, you even get a little bread taste. So a lot of these should be just kind of on their own. So with that said, I would suggest keeping it fairly simple, looking at, cheeses, breads, meats, nuts, that sort of thing, and fruit, obviously. If someone's on the fence, I'd say just come in and give it a try. I mean, you don't have to overthink it. Either you're gonna like it or you aren't. And it's a pretty low entry for you to do a flight. I think it's, we sell a sampler for $14. You can try a bunch. And normally people can find at least one that they like. The idea is just to have fun and maybe learn something, but don't overthink it. Just kind of put it in your mouth, and if you like it, great. If you don't, hey, at least you tried.